hoping to see some elk, and not a one. Not one. I don't know where they are. I guess they said they graced me with their presence for 3 days. Decided to go into hiding. Hopefully I get a chance to see them when I get back to camp this evening, because tomorrow is a long drive day. I hit the road. I think I'm hitting the road probably around 6 a.m. I don't like driving in the dark, but I have a long drive. I'm going back to San Francisco. So it's 5.5 hours from Trinidad, California, which is where I'm at now. So it'll probably take me about 8 hours to get there, because I got some work that I need to stop and do. I don't really have a good cell signal here. Yeah. So anyways, I am headed south on the 101 to check out the Avenue of the Giants. Go see some big trees. And I am loving these trees. It's beautiful. I like this campground too. A lot. So there's 2 different sections to the campground. This particular area is called the Meadows, and behind me, so I'll show you guys when I step out the van, but behind me is the forest area, and there's a lake back there. I saw it on the map, but I like this area here because this is where the elk like to hang out. So, plus it's open. I didn't want to be back in the woodsy forest area with all those trees. They're beautiful, but not my favorite type of camp spots. I'm just saying. So yeah, I like the openness of this here. And I'm in campsite 504. And for this particular campsite, you get to choose. Look at me getting comfortable as if I don't have a drive ahead of me. Oops. With this campground, you get to choose your campsite. So I'm in 504. And I chose this one because I wanted to be on the end. And I didn't want a neighbor. So if you see, I don't have anyone on the side of me. So that when I open up my windows, I don't have to worry about somebody staring at me. Because I swear every time I open my windows, I got a pair of eyeballs looking at me. So at least on this side here, I have some privacy. And then I would definitely choose an inside so that you guys have a good view of the elk. For example, this one here across the way. That one is site 509. Look at all that space. If you have kids, they have all this area that they can just run and play, which is nice. Because it seemed like the elk like to congregate up in this area. And I know they were in my campsite. They left a little something on the ground. Yeah, so they was over here while I was gone. They left the evidence. And the camp host told me, he's really nice. His name is Howard. He's like, watch where you step when you step outside. And he was right, because they definitely left a few tokens. Yep. Okay. Let me zip it. And get going. Yeah, I need to take down my window shade. My neighbors, the tent campers, left. And then I have that travel trailer here. I got to meet my neighbors. I talked to them for a while yesterday. We stood out and admired the elk. It's a really nice couple. Yep. Okay. On the other side of this fence is the other half of the campground. It's called the forested area. And as you see, is dense with trees. But there's a lake back there. I may drive through if I have time this evening. I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of editing to do. So I may drive back there. If not, just know this is the best spot. Choose the meadow. The meadow is the best spot, in my opinion. Even though I haven't seen the other side. But yeah, I like the meadow. I like the meadow. I'm gonna let the van warm up, and then I see you guys. I see you guys down the road. So peaceful out here. Very peaceful. Quiet too. I'm glad it's cold because I don't have to worry about snakes. Yeah. I wonder how old this tree is. It's hard to tell on the camera the size of these trees, but they are very large. I'll move back here some to see if I can get a better view for you guys of the tree. But it starts here. I was trying to find Avenue of the Giant scenic route. It's a 35-mile scenic route. I think I missed my exit. There's a trail down here. Alright, I'm at the Founder's Grove and I'm going to try to find this DYERVILLE Giant, which is over here. It's a 0.5 mile easy hike. I did a hike yesterday and I was looking at the footage last night and I don't know what happened to my camera. But I have 20 minutes of just sound. No video, just sound. It really stinks. So I decided to film this hike with my phone because I filmed it on my GoPro to try to help with the shakiness because my videos are a bit shaky. Anywho. So this is the Founder's Tree. The height is 346 feet. 12.5 feet diameter. The circumference is 40 feet and the height to lower limb is 190 feet. It's a big tree. Can you guys hear the bells? I want to make sure I don't startle any wildlife out here. The inside started out. Slowly decomposing. Look at that end of the tree. Ooh, I hear something over in the bush. I like these hollowed out trees. But I'm a bit of a chicken. I always think something living up in it. Oh, man. Should I go inside or stop here? I should have brought my headlamp so I can see inside. You think there's any bats in that tree? Man, this is an opening. Has to be about 15 feet high. I'm gonna stand back and take a picture in just a second. Once I get enough courage to stand inside of the tree. Okay, I'm gonna try it. If you guys are watching this video, I live to tell the story. Okay. Ah. Oh man, look at that. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
This is so cool.
I know.
It's perfect.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Biggest trees ever.
Yes. Just trying to see where the tree starts. I was trying to find the top of the tree. I found the end, but there's so many trees that have fallen that I can't figure out which one is the top. I don't know. It's 375 feet long. These logs are over 6 feet tall because they're taller than me. They're way taller than me. Oh, they're probably about 7 feet tall. I'm a shorty small. Yeah. You guys will tell me if a bear comes running up behind me, won't you? The wind is blowing, so it's branches are falling. Kind of scary. Has my heart pounding just a bit. Something I notice out here is how fresh and clean the air smells. I mean, it's so fresh, so clean. Yeah. I love this tree. You see the new life growing at the top? A little branch growing at the top of the tree. Still life in it. Still living. I wonder what makes, let me zoom in, the tree grow out like that. See that? Comment below if you know. I'm thinking this is that DYERVILLE tree. I think so. I'm gonna say it is. How about that? All right, one more tree. One more tree. Now that's a beautiful tree. Ooh, something may be living in that hole. I dare not get any closer. This is so beautiful. So I'm going to head to Avenue of the Giants. I think I missed my exit, so I came to Founders Grove. So I'm going to head back north and see if I can find it. So peaceful out here. So peaceful. So this is the DYERVILLE tree, 375 feet. It's a long tree. This is just like the tree graveyard with all the fallen trees. I love all the new life growing on this tree. From the moss to the baby fern. Life still exists. And this is the end of the DYERVILLE tree. All its roots. New life is growing. Wow. It's beautiful. tree fell. I need to get me a tree book. I need to learn the different trees. Any recommendations? Leave me a comment below, please. But I would like to have a tree book. I really like this. Oh, look at this tree. Love how it's twisted. Oh, I love it. This tree trunk is probably about 15 to 20 feet wide. You just can't tell on the camera. It's pretty wide. I wonder how many years it take for these trees to decompose. Especially up here in Northern California where it's wet and rainy. I wonder. Do you guys know? My California native, do you guys know? Crap. Which way I go? I think this way. I remember that fallen tree. So I'm on the right path. I'm going the right way. I forgot to take a picture here. So there's my picture. Jeez. All right. I'm glad I didn't flat iron my hair. It's been raining for 2 days. And my curls will come. Alright. Okay, I'm almost back at the van. I'm gonna park right there. I am determined to find Avenue of the Giants. I am determined. I think it's a 31-mile scenic drive. Okay, there's the sign. And then this was Founders Grove. Okay, I think I'm on the right road. I didn't miss my exit. I think I'm on the right road now. I say that. We'll see when I get up here. I just left Founders Grove. And then that's the north entrance. Avenue of the Giant. And that's Highway 101 up that ramp. So I think I'm on the right road. I think I've said that like 10 times. I'm on the right road and wasn't on the right road, but I think I am this time. I'm confident that I'm on the right road. All right, guys, I made it. This is Avenue of the Giants. I thought I was filming, so I missed sharing with you guys the first mile. Ooh, chilly. So cold. Man, I wanted to get out. But it's 47 degrees. The wind chill makes it feel like it's 30 degrees. It is cold. Nope, I'm not going out there, but it's so peaceful. Man, guys, can you hear that? I love it. I think the campground that I'm headed to is next to the beach. All right, time to get back on the road. Hopefully the elk are out and we can see them for one last time since they wasn't out this morning. Maybe they're out this evening. We shall see. I don't know if you can see it, but the elk, they're all over in this pasture. I guess they didn't want to hang out in the campground today. I think I mentioned this morning, early this morning, that I am on the meadow side and on the ground is the forest side. So this is the forest, and as you can see, dense with trees. There's a lake back in the back as well. And they have this here out country. I'm not sure what that is, what's in that barn. And then here's the store. And this is pretty much where the elk like to graze, up in this area. And then of course you saw in the video that they spent a lot of time here. And the AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon work here is not that great. All three services work. So one minute you have coverage, the next minute you don't. It's gone. Yep. And this park is about 15 minutes from Redwoods National Park. All right, let me get back in the van, get me some sleep because I have an early drive in the morning. Headed out around 6, probably around 6 a.m. in the morning, so it's going to be pretty early. Bridge here to walk over from the campground to the little school. But I didn't see a placard or anything with information. And as I'm looking, I think the placard is right by the steps, which I'm not going over there because there's a lot of elk droppings and I don't want any on my shoes at all. So we'll just have to look it up online and see if I can find some information. And then that's the camp host here, 501, and I think that's 502 is vacant, and then 503, and I'm 504. But I do love how open it is. Everything is spread out. You have plenty of space, and you're not stacked on top of your neighbors. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today, and yesterday, and the day before. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.